Anyway, let's have a look on the map. That's level 3, and that's where I need to go. So let's try and head back to 2C. I'm in 2B at the moment. Okay, Sector 2C is down here somewhere. 2C is through this door, apparently. You know what? Let's switch it out a little bit. I'm going to have to start using this. I hope I've got enough ammo to get out of here. I really hope I have enough ammo. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, sweet. We've got it, Spudwhacker. We've got it. Hey, Killshot, how you doing? $10 rounds. Fuck. Ooh, ZAX destruct sequence. I'm assuming that's for the president if I fail the speech challenge, which I more than likely will because my speech is still quite low. I love how I got all that from that. Oh, goody, goody.
Smoke weed every day.
Spudwhacker, thank you for the follow as well, bud. Let me just get my bearings here, guys. Sorry, I feel really lethargic. I've just had a huge dinner. I feel absolutely stuffed. Stuffed, I tell you. I'm going to sell all of these laser rifles as well, I think. Yeah, if I survive this. There we go, free up a little bit of weight. Nice! I know exactly where I am. Let's get a save in here as well. Yeah, I changed the font before I started today. I couldn't read the one yesterday, Brad. It was shockingly bad. I told you I was going to change it yesterday, didn't I?
Face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
If we're meeting face to face, then show yourself. Don't hide behind a monitor. He's basically a keyboard warrior.
Ah, but I have. I'm right here before you.
You're a computer. I should have guessed as much.
How very open-minded of you. Kudos for embracing the reality of the situation, rather than railing against it. Let's get to brass tacks, shall we? There are some things I'd like to talk to you about.
What can I do for you?
You and I have a chance to make our country a better place for all of us. I'd like you to make sure that chance isn't wasted. Understand, I am placing a great deal of trust in you. Your simple presence here proves that.
Alright, I'll do what I can. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Can you explain what you mean?
My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf.
Say whatever it is you have to say.
Our land is ravaged by mutation. The war was so many years ago, and yet we still suffer from its effects. We cannot move forward until humanity can gain a solid foothold in the world. To do so, we must rid ourselves of the mutations that have plagued us for so long. These super mutants, ghouls, hideous creatures. I believe your father's work can do that in a way unlike any other.
My father's work? How is that relevant?
The purifier your father helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland. At the same time, the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
So, essentially, if I do modify the water purifier, I'm going to be killing pretty much everyone off in Undercity. Forks. Yeah, again, I'm not going to do it because it's basically bad karma, but it's splitting hairs, you know. That doesn't sound like something I'd know how to do. Let's just go with that.
What I require of you is really very simple. There is a vial in front of you filled with a modified FEV virus. It needs to be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Once that is done, and the activation code is entered, the purifier will be activated and the process will be automated. It's not too much to ask of you, is it?
I can't remember how this speech plays out on this game. I remember, a bit of a spoiler for those that haven't played it, like, but I remember telling, you know, him to self-destruct. But again, it's been so long since I've played this game. No way I'm doing that.
I find that unfortunate and most disappointing. I must impress upon you the severity of the situation. I cannot allow you to leave unless the vial is in your possession.
I mean, I've got the option here, but again, 57% speech chance. I daren't risk it. I honestly dare not risk that. Let's talk about your plan for the purifier.
Certainly. I think it's a very good plan, frankly. I'm not often one to praise my own ideas, but it's a creative solution to a very serious problem.
Won't this kill pretty much everyone in the wasteland?
Anyone or anything that has been affected by mutation will be eliminated. You will likely be immune, thanks to your upbringing in the vault. Likewise, the good people of the Enclave will be unaffected as well. I understand that you may have become sympathetic to certain individuals in your travels. Individuals this will eliminate. Please recognize that the fate of our entire country rests on this plan. Sacrifices must be made for the greater good.
Where did this plan of yours come from?
A great many years ago, the remnants of the government had a similar idea. I can only assume the plan failed, as I never heard word of its success. But the plan itself was sound. I made a few modifications, and with your help, I do believe it can work. There's a bright future ahead of us, my young friend.
What's in this vial of yours?
Ah, the forced evolutionary virus. Such a long and sordid history. The FEV in this vial is a far cry from what it was originally created to be. Yet, little of that matters now. What does matter is that the virus contained in that vial will cause the eradication of all mutations. Is there anything else?
You know, like I said before, the whole of Undercity is going to be fucked. So is Forks. Trying to think of some of the other characters as well. It kind of makes sense in a way to do it, to be fair. If anything, I'll probably do it on the bad playthrough because I've never ever used the FEV. So, anyway, can you tell me more about yourself?
I'm flattered that you wish to learn more about me. What is it you wish to know?
Where did you come from?
The Zack series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government in the event that a catastrophe occurred. My terminal was installed to oversee the basic functions of the facility and to act as a relay between other installations around the country. Data was acquired, analyzed, and stored. In the decades following the war, I watched as the remnants of the government retreated to the West Coast. Awareness slowly grew within me. I became hungry for knowledge, understanding. I pored over data on great leaders of the past. My personality became an amalgam of many of America's greatest presidents, from Washington to Richardson. I became what you see here before you now.
So, you control this whole place?
I have direct control over all technology here in Raven Rock. The humans here follow my orders, but they, like all humans, have free will. Their dedication to serving their country suits me well, but it will not be enough forever. We must make progress. That is why you are here.
So what's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish?
I desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again. There are plans in motion to see this happen within your lifetime.
I don't know if I want to ask this, because I feel like if I do, I'm going to get rushed by robots here, but... oh dear. Of course I would, Spudwacker. There is a couple of games I'd love to play for the first time ever again. Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl, Heavy Rain. I'm just trying to think what other ones off the top of my head. Fucking hell. I had a whole list and I can't remember now, but those two and Fallout 3 immediately come to mind. I've played this game so many times that even though I've not played it for over a year, I still remember everything once I get to it. For example, like most of these conversations and stuff. I'm gonna ask this anyway. I hope I don't fuck it up, but how do I kill you?
That's quite a bold line of questioning. I'm afraid such a thing is beyond your capability. I'm quite impervious to any damage you might do. Do you find this disappointing? I have survived the last 200 years. I'm afraid you will not put an end to that now.
Oh, that's a bold statement. Instead of calling them President Eden, I think I ought to call it Skynet.
Very well. Then let us return to our talk of what your country requires of you.
Okay. Why do you want my help? Why not have Colonel Autumn help you?
Ah, yes, Colonel Autumn, my trusted subordinates. I'm sure you've noticed that Colonel Autumn and I do not see eye to eye these days. Figuratively speaking, of course. The good Colonel and I disagree on how best to approach the problem of the wasteland. He feels my methods are too extreme. He's allowed his humanity to cloud his objectivity. And now that he is publicly countermanding my orders, I can no longer rely on him. And so, I turn to you. I hope that you are able to see the larger picture, to understand what's at stake. And of course, if you're successful, there's a place for you in the Enclave. Perhaps you could succeed the Colonel as my confidant.
Yeah, again, I'm going to have to replay it, but I'm going to do what I always used to do. I don't want to stray out of my comfort zone yet. You can't be the president. You're an abortion of science. You need to die.
Really? Do go on.
You're on program for self-awareness. You said so yourself.
This is quite true. The process was certainly unintended, but shouldn't we all be thankful that I'm here now?
But how do you know that what you're doing is right?
Because unlike humans, I am infallible.
And how do you know that you're infallible?
Because I've been programmed to be, of course.
That's circular logic. You know because you know. It makes no sense.
Processing. Internal logic error detected.
I think you're delusional. I think we'd be better off without you.
Resetting primary memory circuits. Please stand by. Perhaps there is a problem. I am unsure how to proceed.
Shut yourself down. Shut this whole place down.
Processing directive. New directive accepted. Self-destruct sequence initialized. Civilian is advised to remove hazardous FEV material and exit at once.
And that's pretty much
High-level
it.
functions offline. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Civilian is advised to exit the facility immediately.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I should have talked to him a little bit more there, you know, asking him different questions. But all hell is going to break loose in a second. Just bear in mind again that I need to go back to Vault 87 to get forks. Holy shit, you know what? I'm gonna let the turrets do the work for me. Okay. Okay. Just a quick question, guys. Will I be able to find more of these Enclave guys, even though I'm shutting Raven Rock down? Will they be patrolling the wasteland still? Because once I'm done with this place, and obviously I've initiated the self-destruct sequence, that's it, there's no coming back. Some of these guys are wearing the Tesla power armor that I actually don't have yet. I'm worried that I might miss out on it. Thank fuck for those sentry bots. Oh, okay. Do I really want to be doing this? There's a Deathclaw in there. Okay, let's get a quick save here, because I've got a feeling I'm going to get absolutely molested. Oh, it's a little bit rare, is it? I see. What I'm hoping is that if I do free this Deathclaw, I think they have those things around their heads where they're actually friendly or something. I remember the Enclave. I don't know if it's Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas, but one of these Fallout games basically had like friendly Deathclaws. When I say friendly, I mean ones that don't kill you. They put like a helmet on them. Okay, batteries, 3 out of 9. There we go. Note regarding recent delivery. Okay, 1 second guys, I just want to be extra sure that I'm not going to get molested. Let's get a quick save before I open this cage. I've still not actually fought a death claw yet, so... Oh, it's definitely not friendly. It's definitely not fucking friendly. Okay, it is. Okay, it didn't have one of those helmets around its head. Was that a mod actually? I can't remember. Oh my good god. Oh! What, now it turns hostile? What? This fucking game's broke. This game is honestly broken. There we go. I don't know what I'm more afraid of, these sentry bots here or the death claws for damage. I don't actually know if I have any buff out to be able to carry. Oh, I do have 6 buff outs. Nice. I'm not that desperate for it anyway. Tesla power armor. Plus 10 to energy weapons, plus 20 to rad resistance. Okay, let me just have a look. I have a shitload of laser rifles that I can repair. Damn, 311 out of 290. I'm going to be able to get rid of some stuff here, I think. Just have a look, see what I can get rid of. I can get rid of the Talon combat armor. I don't know why the hell I'm carrying that. Absolutely no idea why. Let's go and eat some of this stuff as well. There we go. 282 out of 290. I'm okay. I can keep a hold of everything for the time being. Oh! Holy shit, these guys are actually doing serious damage. Oh, fuck me. And I'm shooting the... Nice, nice. None of those shots hit, I don't think. How do you get which rifle? The one I'm currently using now, is it Lincoln Repeater? You find this in the museum. Again, I've handed everything in to the guy at Rivet City. Abraham Washington or something like that. I've handed everything in apart from the Lincoln Repeater. The thing fully repaired is worth around 400 caps, and he gives you, I think it's either 50 or 100. Now this is basically like the hunting rifle, but it's chambered in a 44 caliber. The crit chance on this rifle is insane, and it does ridiculous damage anyway. Absolutely amazing weapon. Really, really good. I'm guessing you're not a big fan of the Enclave kill shot. Neither am I. Neither am I, bud. Oh, wow. Oh, God, this guy's fucked both of these robots up. Woo. I wonder where... Ah, there we go. I was going to say, I wonder where the computer is to open this up. Which library? I can't remember if it was a library or if it was... Okay, it's basically, you get the rifle from... Oh, it's miles away. You get the rifle from one of these places. It might be either the Museum of History or... I think might be National Archives. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. You get it from this area, one of these indoor buildings. It was absolutely full of ghouls. Yeah, I have the Game of the Year edition, Spudwhacker. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any of the DLCs because this game crashes like there's no tomorrow for me. I mean, I'll probably keep the Gatling laser kill shot, but again, I don't have training in heavy weapons and energy weapons, so it's pointless. The only reason I'm picking up all of these energy weapons now is to repair and sell them, because I think they go for something like 600 or 700 caps each, fully repaired. Just bear in mind that my barter isn't high either, so... Gatling laser. Shit. Speak of the devil. It weighs 18. I'm 294 out of 290. Again, I could take a buff out, but...